All right. Hello. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. How are we doing today, everybody? Welcome back. I'm back from the Oblivion. Yes, it was the Oblivion and also work tiredness combined last week, so I was like, oh no. I cancelled one stream and it snowballed. But I'm here now, and we're doing some Space Quest today, so I hope you're all doing well today. It's probably going to be a much more laid-back stream, because it's early Sierra stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot of like walking around and solving puzzles. I've played Space Quest 1 and 2 before. They're not the most fresh in my head, but I'll make sure I have a walkthrough and standby just in case I need it, which I probably will. But I'm looking forward to playing through them. I like Space Quest 1 and 2. I think they're fun. Space Quest 1 is probably the one I know more. Space Quest 2, I remember swinging from a rope when there was a monster trying to get at you. I remember that bit. And there's like a maze where you can't touch even like a sliver of like a tentacle that's on the sides. I don't even know. Can't we say Roger bleed to death? That's Space Quest 3. So not yet. So hello to Ed, Dragon Cat Man. Hello to Pega Drink. Hello to Maras. Hello to Shoka Nero. Hello to Inquisitor Cat. Hello Vitas Varnus. Nice to see you. And hello Frank. EGA or VGA? It's going to be EGA. I'm not as familiar with the VGA version, if I'm being honest with you. EGA is the one I've played. I'm also a big fan of Parser in terms of adventure games. I love Parser games. They're so much fun. So weird didn't you read the full name. I know, I don't know why I read the full name that time. But, yeah. I just did. Excited for Space Venture Final Out? I don't know yet. I don't know a huge amount about how Space Ventures turned out. I'm sure I'll give it a go at some point, though. Only stuff I know about Space Quest is the video I did in one of the games. Yeah, it was Space Quest 6. And to be honest, I wasn't as really well sort of read on the Space Quest series at that particular point in time. Didn't even know they had a VGA version. They did a VGA remake of Space Quest 1. Similar to how they did a VGA remake of Legends of Larry 1. But there have been fan-made remakes, VGA remakes of Space Quest 2, I believe. So, yeah. At least I think it's a fan-made one. Okay. Either way, I would like to get into it because I'm hoping. Oh, Quest for Glory. Yes, that's also true. I'm hoping to get the first 2 games done today because they're not very long games, and if we're following it very closely, then we should be able to get 1 and 2 done very quickly. Did I ever play the Larry 1 remake before I got delisted? I own it. Like Reloaded, I own it, but I haven't played it. Right. Okay. I have it set up. I just need to turn off the Monkey Island music. That's the wrong adventure game developer. Okay. If I go here, it should appear. And then I'm going to start. I'll still have a lot of my old saves from my last playthrough on it, but it doesn't really matter. It should appear in a moment. Hopefully the volumes are right. It seems a little quiet, if I'm being honest. Come on. Are you going to appear? Or... I mean, I thought I had it working. Hold on a second. Oh, now it's... Okay, fine. Hold on a second. Let's try reloading this. Because I want it to do its thing. Yeah? Hello? Maybe if I just... Come on. Bring it up. It may take its time for some reason. There it is. There it is. Space Quest. Chapter 1, the Sarien encounter. I don't know why that took a moment. So obviously I've done the King's Quest games. At least I've done the classic point-and-click King's Quest games. And Space Quest is obviously more science fiction. But they're also very differently designed games, I would say. Like, they're still Sierra Parser games. I should probably read this, actually. Light years from Earth's solar system, the people of the galaxy, Irnon, have been struggling to maintain the precious balance of life. The sun of Irnon is slowly dying. Planets grow cold. Food is no longer plentiful. Life will soon become impossible to sustain. The scientific community of Xenon devised a plan to convert one of Irnon's lifeless planets into a new sun. Alright. The effort was centered around the development of a device called the Star Generator. The Star Generator will be capable of igniting an otherwise useless planet into a raging ball of flame. An expedition set out aboard the... Oh my god, I'm reading too far ahead. Set aboard the Starship Arcada to successfully complete the development and testing of the Star Generator. The Arcada is now returning triumphantly to Xenon with a fully operational Star Generator. Alright. You serve as a member of... Why is it on the left? You serve as a member of the crew of the Arcada as a janitor. That's right, a janitor. And not a very good one. You would probably have been sacked and replaced with the Arcada not millions of kilometers from Xenon. As we join our story, you have just completed one of your famous on-shift naps in one of the janitorial storage closets. So Roger isn't really named, like, as a person in the first one. It's meant to be you. You are Roger. Or Roger is you. You are the protagonist. I think that's it. Anything else to add? I don't know why something might have gone wrong with the way I've set this up, because for some reason it seems like to be at the side of my screen. Yeah. No, that's actually seems right. No, if I hit the side of the screen, it does hit the side. I don't know. Who knows? Welcome aboard Arcada. To log on as a crew member, please enter your name below. First name. We're just gonna be Roger. Oh boy, what's going on here? I'm gonna quickly change the volume actually, just to make sure because it seems a little quiet. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems a bit quiet. You are startled by the sound of an alarm. It is followed by an urgent voice which warns the Arcada has been boarded by unknown intruders. It ends abruptly. Roger is you, the long-awaited crossover with Barbara is you. Yeah, of course. So, things are going on. We've taken a nap, and now there are alarms going off. So let's have a little look around. And what's this room? This is the Arcada's data archive. Many volumes of the information stored are on data cartridges. There is a computer console here. Well, that's handy to know, isn't it? Not that we really know what it's for yet. We can't see the descriptive text. Is it not coming up? Interesting. Okay. Let me fix that. Why are you doing that? Maybe if I... maybe it's because I've set it up as that and not... Oh, I should have one somewhere. Hold on a minute. This one might be better. That's... Whoa, okay. Not quite, but we can fix it. Oh, here's Space Quest of all things giving us a hard time. I don't know if it's Space Quest specifically or if it's just me not using the right thing on my OBS. Let's try and get this set up correctly. All right, it's going to take a little bit of fiddling, but we'll be okay. Okay. All right, now if I just nudge that up, that should be good. Okay. Right. Now, okay. I might be using the wrong thing. Okay, but maybe if I type look... Nope, that's not showing up either, is it? Why are you doing that, man? Okay. Right. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Maybe we'll just play it in windowed mode. And then we just adjust it again. Apologies for all this technical troubleshooting, but I'd like to make sure that you guys can read what's going on, so that should be good. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can see everything. That's good. We got it. This is the Arcada's data archive. Many volumes of information are stored in data cartridges. There is a computer console here. For whatever reason, when it's full screen, it just doesn't seem to show things properly. I have to put it into windowed mode to make it show things properly. And that's fine. I honestly forgot I did that as well. Interesting that Maris remembered it because I did not. Either way. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna make sure my little phone walkthrough is not going to continuously go black, because I don't want to have to keep touching my phone screen. Because if I need to cross-reference, I need to do it. Screen. This is great. This is going very well. After, okay, let's give it that. Right. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Right. So let's put the speed up a little bit, because Roger does tend to move very slowly. As you can see, there are dead people on the floor below. That's fine. The dead person we want is right here. Let's have a look around. Look, buddy. It appears to be one of your crewmates. He is non-functional. Alright, well, let's see what he's got on him. You search the body of your crewmate and find a keycard. Now, you actually need to take the keycard. One thing that has happened many times to me before is I've gone, oh, I've searched the body and found a keycard. No, but you haven't taken it. You've only seen that there's a keycard there, which, of course, is very, specific. But that's old Sierra for you. Alright, and now, in theory, as we walk across this room, something should happen. The door opens and a man you recognize as one of the lab scientists enters. He appears to be injured. Oh no. After only a few steps, he slumps to the floor. Look, man. You can't do that from here, okay. Look, man. A large laser hole has been burned through his uniform, through which you can see previously unexposed tissue. Struggling painfully, he raises up on one elbow. He tells you that the Arcadia is under attack, and the star generator is in danger. You had better leave if you value your life. He looks over towards the shelves full of cartridges and utters the words...
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
I don't know who ate all the donuts. Hopefully it wasn't this guy. He is a scientist, though, so maybe he is. Thank you for the 25 bits, Pego. He utters the words astral body, and then settles to the floor, lifeless. Well, he is dead. That's fine, though. Let's search his body. I don't think he has anything, but we can do it anyway. You're searching the damaged body's pockets, nets. Only some heat-fused chunks of varying sizes, which were probably melted by a pulse ray blast. Nothing to waste time on. He utters the word, do you know who ate all the donuts? Man was starving, he just wanted some donuts. Alright, well, let's have a look at this monitor. Welcome to the Arcada Data Archive, Model DX Storage and Retrieval System. Please select a cartridge and enter the title below. Well, he said astral body, so we'll have a little look. And then we have the little retrieval robot, which I think is really cute. Just taking the thing down and handing it to us. Alright, I think we have to get the cartridge. Done. Brilliant. Okay. Let's look. Oh, can I use the cartridge in here? Use cartridge. Okay. Insert cartridge. Uh-oh. Well. Okay, well, we're dead. The alien observes his handiwork briefly and then leaves. As you lie on the floor in a smoldering carbo-gelatinous heap, you can't help but wonder why you bothered getting up this morning. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all your people to horrible death at the hands of the Sariens. If you continue playing as skillfully as this, we'll never have a chance for a sequel. Better luck next time. Yeah, they can come out at any time and shoot you, which is great. I might as well just restart. Because I did not save. You need to save quite a few times in this one. This game can be quite brutal at times. But, yeah, maybe we just have to keep on the move. Okay. Alright. Search. And get card. Okay. The game needs so much saving. Oh my god, yeah. So much saving. Early Space Quest is, I think, sometimes even more brutal than King's Quest is. Alright. Come on, dude. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, no. Oh, there he is. There he is. And, but. Look, man. Search, man. Use monitor. Okay. Look, monitor. Astral body. Astral bodacious. Which CR game don't require a ton of saving? I mean, that's true. That is very true. I mean, to be fair, some of the Gabriel Knight games... I mean, I think some of the Gabriel... I think all of the Gabriel Knight games are pretty forgiving compared to other Sierra Adventures. It's only towards the end of those games that things become, like, that ratchet up, you know? Okay, let's do our first save. This is going to be our Space Quest Marathon. 01. And it's going to be start. Okay. That's good. We're going to get out of here before we get shot again. And I think we want to take the elevator down. Oh, that's that. No, that's not the elevator. That is the closet. Is it this one? It might be. Yeah, so if you enter those, you go down a level, or up, depending on where you are. So we need to go to... Actually, I think that's an open door there. I envision that we're probably going to die a few times on this station. But that's okay. Oh, okay, this is a nice room. Look room. Look at the twinkling stars. It's beautiful. This is the Star Generation Development Laboratory. Due to your incredibly low security clearance, you have never been allowed access to this room. It's a nice room. I could search everybody here, but I don't think anyone has anything else. I think you have that one guy with the key card. You can hear footsteps. Okay. Ooh, jeez. All right. If you see the I hear footsteps thing, that means things are about to happen. Death counter. We could do that, but it could be a lot. Let's get on 02. I'm just gonna put Arcada. I'm probably gonna try and use this one as much as possible. So we need to find a control room, I think. There's some description. So because the control room is going to basically... Uh-oh. Okay. So there's a random chance that footsteps will appear. Yeah, if they're coming, you are going to get shot. Actually, I think this is right. Also, those are flashing very quickly, so I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. Speed-wise, because that looks very bad on high speeds. Right. So this is let's have a look at this room. You're in the central control area of the Arcada. The reactor domes pulsate irregularly, my bad. As if they had been tampered with. This does not look good. Through the window, just above the control console, you can see down into the vehicle bay below. This is how we get out. We need the vehicle bay. So let's push open door. Say what? Okay, it's the buttons. Look. Console? Okay. Open bay door. Okay. On the console, by the window, are two buttons marked open bay door and unclose bay door. Open bay door. Push open bay door. All right. That's what we like to see. And now we've just got to hope. Okay. Right. So if you hear footsteps in this room, there's not a lot of places you can go. So you just kind of got to reset the room. Look. Door? Okay. So, alas, it does not open. You have adorned the door with a small circle of nose grease. Were you Carl Malden, it would have gotten ugly. So this is the door that needs the key card. Insert card. You slide the key card into its slot. You hear an audible click. You take the key card back. And that's brilliant. Good evening. How goes the questing in space? It's going well so far. We've died once. I think we're safe in here, which is very, very good. So we're gonna save. It's gonna be SQStone03. Safe? Safer? Sure. So here we have a couple of doors. Let's push left button. Okay. Look in door. I don't know. Look floor. Look item. I don't know what it is. Look closet. Electrical gadget. Okay. Take gadget. Look gadget. Written on the electronic gadget are the words dialect translator. On one end is a dial and a light. Currently dim. Okay. Push right button. And look at that. Look suit. This is a standard issue flight suit designed to protect the wearer from unique conditions of space travel. Take suit. And now we're wearing the suit as well, which is great. And we also want to walk to this little doohickey at the bottom of the screen. We've almost started, indeed. We've almost escaped the original ship. Okay, so this, let's have a look at the console and see what it has to offer. The console is adorned with many status indicators. One button on the right is marked airlock. Open airlock. Okay, push airlock button. That's it. Let's speed up a little bit. Warning. Bay doors are open. That's what we want. Okay. And this looks very Star Wars here, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the console here. Looking at the console, you see a button marked platform. There are also some gauges which don't interest you. Okay. So we want to push platform button. There's now an escape pod here. Well, isn't that handy? We could do with an escape pod. Get in pod. Right. Now we're in the escape pod. And hopefully, I've gotten everything I need. So for pod. Let's have a quick look at our inventory. So you have the cartridge, the key card, and the gadget. That should be everything that we need at the moment. We'll take care of Penny now. Kidnap gadget. I know, right? I'm terrible. Translator gadget, eh? Could be useful. Could be. Right. So let's close the door. Sarien games are very particular about little details like this. Fasten your seatbelt. Push. Actually, let's look console again. Let's see what we've got. Power, auto nav, and don't touch. Well, I feel like we have to know what don't touch does, don't we? So let's do that. That has no effect now. Okay. Maybe I need to do push power first. Okay. Push, don't touch. Oh. Let's have a look. Did I not? Push, don't touch button? Oh. What do you mean it doesn't work? This is a funny thing. Say what? I don't know how that works. Use button. Push button. Push. Don't touch. Well, it's not going to let me do it, apparently. That's annoying. I wonder why it's not letting me do that. Well, I guess I'm just going to do it. If you push the don't touch button, you get launched into King's Quest. Although maybe if I do it now. No. All right, well, we're going to space. But we haven't finished yet. Congratulations, you have narrowly escaped an explosive death. Don't start patting yourself on the back just yet, though. You are now traveling aimlessly through the cosmos. Ah. You do it after leaving the thing? Oh, is that right? Okay. Let's do it. I said don't touch. I warned you. Here we go. Ken, did you hear something? It's probably just the gate is entertaining another Space Quest player. Go back to sleep, Berta. Oh, Ken and Roberta are living in the castle, and apparently many Space Quest players have ended up here. Through a strange quirk of fate, or was it, you have stumbled into a place beyond time, space, and dimension. You have entered the Daventry Zone. That's right, the land of King's Quest. This will not help you now, since you're playing Space Quest. It's certainly got more gators there since last time. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Alright, well, so that's what happens if you press don't touch. It is, of course, very fun. Okay, push power, push auto nav, pull lever. Okay. And we'll just let this do its thing. Hey, 666, how you doing? And did the castle change owners? That's a good question. When did Ken and Roberta take care of it? The monitor flashes. You study it to see what new information is being displayed. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is fun. Planet Corona. It's a breathable atmosphere. Temperatures 40 Celsius. Very warm place. That would be quite miserable, I think, actually. I mean, obviously, a lot of places are 40 degrees Celsius, but the whole planet, oof. The autonav system has locked onto the small planet of Corona, and the pod has begun its approach. Nothing to do now, but hang on. This game came out in 1986, so these graphics, cutting edge, and I still think they look pretty cool. After a skull-jarring landing, you peer through the shattered viewing port out onto the desert landscape. A feeling of utter desolation settles in. You're in a fine mess now, Roger. Right, well, we're going to make a new save for Corona. Okay. We're going to unfasten our seatbelt. And let's have a look at the pod and see what's around. Jatillas or Jatillas is get the glass. I know to get the glass. Don't worry. Is now follow me. Thank you for the follow. So we have a couple of things to grab in here. I love these types of games as a kid. Oh yeah, these games are great. What would happen if you didn't remove the seatbelt? It's a good question. A survival kit has broken loose from someplace. Ooh. Grab survival kit. We're gonna need that. Let's have a look at the glass. Can we see it here? You do not possess the designated item. Oh, right. I think you have to exit first. I I think if I tried to exit without unfastening my seatbelt, it'll just be like, you can't do that. Can I refasten it? Yeah. It just tells you can't. Okay, let's have a look at the pod. The pod seems to be semi-destroyed. Look, glass. Okay. You can't do that here. Do I have to go around this side? Look, glass. Get glass. Can't do that here. Hey, what about this side? Look, glass. Oh, you know what? Just get glass. Just get the glass. Is it this side? Look, window. That might be something to try. The window was shattered by the impact of the landing. Okay. So that gives you the hint to get the glass. Glass now in possession. So yeah, this one's a bit of a difficult one because you need that glass to continue. But there's not a lot of indication that it's there. You know, a lot of games have a puzzle like this where there's not a lot of indication where exactly it came from. Okay, but that's good. Now we're gonna go explore this desert. So unlike other King's Quest games, it's not like a hugely explorable area. You've got like a few locations, but mostly you just kind of gotta hope for the best here, and kind of like Golden Bride and King's Quest 4, yeah, sort of like that. So there's an interesting bridge here. Do really like this colors. The colors are so good. Let's have a little look around. Oh. Well, that's something that's happened already. Suddenly you see a large black metal sphere falling from out the sky, a Sarien spider droid. Upon touching down the planet's surface, it sprouts legs and begins to search for you. You recall from an article in Space Piston magazine that this droid is designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when contact is made. Well, that is not ideal. So this thing is going to be a problem until we find a way to get rid of it. Get stick bug, exactly. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So there are multiple approaches to getting rid of this droid. Save us. Is it 06? Hold on. Yes, it is. 06. Scooter. One thing you can do. Also, you may notice that bridge got more cracked when I walked over it. Okay, if I do this real quick, and if I push the rock, you see it lands. It lands with a pleasing thud. It lands where those two little lines are, right? So, and we just get our push rock command ready, and then you see if our little spider friend will go to it. If you're wondering what happens if you come into contact with the spider, it explodes, and it's very spectacular. The spider can also be used for another puzzle. But we're going to do it this way, I think. See, there's another creature on this planet that we're going to have contact with at some point. And the spider can be used to get rid of that creature as well. But we're going to use a different approach for that creature. And just hope that this one will go towards... almost. That's not quite right. I need you to go on the line. You see, he just walks around randomly. And you got to hope that he goes onto that spot. You see the spot with the two lines below the little green plus on the floor. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's probably not quite right. The heat is causing you to develop quite a thirst. A drink of water would certainly be most pleasant. Oh, that's the other thing here. You are very, very thirsty. You have water in your pack, but using it may give you trouble for another puzzle. So Come on. Hydration. That's a good idea. I have unlimited water. Roger does not. Right. I need you, Spider, to land on that one spot because you're just not doing it. Especially it was one of the Sierra series where if you answer the question, "What if I X?" is you die in a silly and messy way. Pretty much, yeah. The Space Quest does not mess around. It is absolutely willing to kill you at any given time. Spider, I don't know what you're doing down there, but I need you to walk on this one spot. You've walked on like every single spot other than the one I want. The Spider's too smart. You're too clever for your own good, aren't you? Nope. Oh, and I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah. Spider knows what I want and is trolling me. Oh, we're going to have to do some gambling later. I just noticed that one of my other save games. We'll get to it. We'll get to the gambling in a bit. This actually must be torture for Space Quest speedrunners. They probably do the other method, I would imagine. New Jersey boy. Hi, good luck with the marathon time, Jackie. I mean, I call it a marathon. It's more like I'm just playing through the whole Space Quest series. I'm doing 1 and 2 today, hopefully. And I'm going to try and do Space Quest 3 tomorrow. Alright, Spider. Oh, so close. You are a pain, aren't you? Oh. It goes in random directions, so we just have to hope for the best, really. No, that's not quite it. Riveting gameplay. It is, isn't it? Obviously, a lot of these games were designed to be like they were difficult for like longevity purposes, you know. Like the puzzles were complicated and very specific, so that you'd either spend a long time on it or have to like buy a hint book or something. Obviously, in the age of the internet, we don't have as much patience for stuff like this. Hey, Listy, how you doing? We're just trying to get a spider to walk below the rock so we can crush it. We're runnable after a while we wait. Yeah. So, this spider is absolutely having me on, isn't it? Oh. That's it! Boom! Spider is dead. Okay. And I'm going to do a save here. Dead Spider. So now we're a bit more safe when it comes to walking around. Although there is a chance that we may die of thirst, which wouldn't be ideal. But either way, we can go to the next area safely. Boom goes the spider. Absolutely, yeah. And what we need to do now... Thank you for the 50 bits. You did it. Oh no, the cute spider's head. I mean, it's not that cute. It is an explosive. So this is a very conspicuous little archway. And you may wonder, what's the deal with this archway? Okay, let's see if we can look at it. You see a pair of oddly curved rock formations. They point at each other as if to form an arch. It's almost like a doorway, but what happens if we... Oh! It is a lift. So yeah. We have a little lift here. Ooh, this is an interesting room. Let's have a look at what's in here. Oh, I might have missed something. Hold on. I think I may have... There may be something I've missed. But I don't remember where it was. Actually, no, I know where it is. This is another large chamber in the underground complex. There is a path on the back wall which is not accessible from the bottom. Okay, so... see, what we need, actually, before we go across is a rock. It looks just like a Coronian rock should. Because I just saw like the little steam vent, because we need to use the rock with that steam vent. But I realized, where's the rock? Just by the elevator. Oh, look, rocks. Exactly. Hey, Magnus, how's it going? Alright, so we'll save over Dead Spooder. And I'll show you what happens if we... so there's a grate here. Let's look at the grate. The grate is made of metal and seems to be fastened securely to the floor. It is too dark to see down through the grate. There is, however, an odd smell emanating from down there, which is a little bit of a warning not to walk across it. Because if you do, you get grabbed by a tentacle monster and pulled through. Not ideal. You've been snatched from existence by a tentacle beast lurking beneath the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. Ah, well. So yeah, as I was saying, not ideal. But what you can do, and this isn't obvious, but what you can do is you can actually walk across the edge and shimmy. You can do a little shimmy sham. And that way, you don't get pulled through the grate, which is good. And now there's no way through. So let's have a look at this. This is a door. There is a door here. I was hoping I was going to say more than that, but we need a way to open the door. So we just put... let's look at the vent first. Is it a vent? Look, steam. What would it be? There is a geyser cone here. It is rhythmically spewing hot steam. Let's say put rock in geyser. And that opens up the door. Right. So, here we have some stuff dripping from the ceiling. Look, liquid. You gaze intently at the purplish pool of liquid, the first real sign of moisture on the planet. The pool seems to have no bottom. The gentle dripping has a soothing effect on your frazzled nerves. Oh, that's good. I'm sure this is a perfectly safe liquid. Let's see if we can get some. Get liquid? Ah, liquid. You have nothing that could successfully contain the liquid. Drink liquid? Does not compute. Well. Touch liquid. Say what? Well, never mind. What we're supposed to do here is just kind of go across these little back bits. It's not very obvious that this is a way you can go. This looks good. Let's see. Let's have a look at this room. In a large room with a cavern, there is a pathway above. At the south end of the room, there are two odd-looking units emitting beams of light. I'm sure they're perfectly safe to walk through. Ah. No. You're now lying on the floor in many pieces. Guess those beams meant business, Roger. So, yeah. We need to deal with this situation. And this is actually where you need the glass. Put glass in beam. Can't be done from here. Put glass in beam. You've quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying it into inoperability. You didn't sound spammy at all, Magnus. Don't worry. Put glass. Can you use the up arrow to repeat writing? No, up arrow is just it's just walking upwards. I think there might be a button to get the last command, but I don't remember what it is. All right, well. So now, so you may have had some suspicions about the liquid here. Is it safe or not? Now, there are 3 areas that are dripping here, and it seems like the liquid is actually making holes in the floor, which should tip you off that maybe it's not a benign fluid, it is something a little bit more dangerous. So let's see what happens. You are unpleasantly surprised by a drop of searing acid which bores its way to your feet. Okay, it's acid. So that means don't touch it. Ah, okay. Maybe I can get through 2 at once. Okay. Alright. Little action sequence. And now we're back in the great room, but we're on the upper level now. Okay, here we go. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly, you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange, unknown force has taken over. I'd like to introduce you to my favorite alien face in this game. I love this guy. A massive holographic image that appears before you. You sense that you are the only life form in the area. I love the... Oh no. Can I use my translator yet? I'm not going to bother. I can't read this anymore. I've tried my best. Because of your inability to understand the alien's language, he has sent you back to the surface. Ah, well, that's a problem. I think we need to use the gadget first, don't we? Not currently one of your options. How do we do that? I cannot remember. Ah, wait a minute. It's turn on translator. There we go. Okay. So remember, we took that translator, but because we don't understand the alien, we're just looking at it as it is not helpful for us. Research scarf to stole our souls. Don't give it away. I was using them for a project. Jeez. No, that would just be giving your souls back because you figured it out. Don't worry, you guys are fine. You may feel a small stinging sensation, but, you know. So, you have found your way to my hallowed chamber. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. Yeah. It's a very fancy way of saying, well, it is a very popular turn of phrase. Let's just leave it at that. A certain creek without a paddle, shall we say. You're obviously in need of transportation. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. Okay. So. Is it 9 or 8? I can't remember. We're 9. Okay. We need to fight Orat. And there is an interesting way that we can do this. So, one of the methods that you could have used to take out the Orat is lead the spider droid over to him. But we have destroyed the spider droid, so that is no longer an option. So instead, what we're going to do is use one of our other things to dispatch the beast. Let's open our survival kit real quick, because this is something we're going to need right now. This is your survival kit. It contains a xenon army knife and a can of dehydrated water. Okay. So this is... Alright, let's see what happens if he catches us. What have we here? He turns us into a ball and starts bouncing us. Which, you know, isn't really the best. Art has transformed you into a new source of recreation. You, of course, don't survive this treatment. It's tough to make friends around here. So, yeah. You can see why the aliens don't like Orat. He's not exactly the nicest of fellas. So we're going to turn it back down to normal speed real quick. And we're going to kind of use a similar trick that we did for the dragon in King's Quest 1. Oh god. Get water. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Hold on, I need to... Let's have a look at my inventory real quick. Take water. Take dehydrated water? Hold on. Because we need to get it separately. Yeah. How do we do this? It might just be throw water. He's a wee scamp. He is a wee scamp. I don't seem to have that. Okay, there's something I need to do with the kit, I think, and I don't remember what it was. Maybe I do it now. I think because I opened the kit and then died. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. Okay. Alright, always in the mood for a snack, snatches the can out of the air with his spacious oral cavity, chews and swallows it. He notices a rumbling deep within his abdomen. Oh dear. He has exploded. Orat's eyes prove to be bigger than his stomach for once. Incapable of becoming history's first living reservoir, his body succumbs to the intense internal pressure created by nearly 10 gallons of instantly reconstituted water. As a special bonus, you have received a much-needed shower. Ooh. Oh dear. Look part. Okay. Look room. So yeah, we exploded him with dehydrated water. On the ground rests a gleaming chunk of Orat's anatomy. Well, grab chunk. You reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. Lovely. That's what you like to hear. You like to hear that something you picked up is oozing. Ooze. But now we have defeated Orat. We'll have to head back, and hopefully we have enough water, or hopefully we have enough, you know, life left in us to not die of dehydration. Because that wouldn't be ideal either. Let's be honest. Okay. And this is the last time we can walk across this bridge. Those early Sierra games, they loved bridges that you can only cross a certain amount of times. There's one in King's Quest 2 as well. Which you may remember. Although I think that one's okay because you only really need to cross it, like, when you absolutely have the key for the door. Oop. So now we're just going to make our way back through here. Which, you know, it just takes a bit of time. We've been through once, we can do it again. Alright, avoid the tentacle beast. Alright. And then we go into here. And then we're just going to go back through the little back rooms. Okay. All good. past the destroyed laser generator. Does make me think that perhaps it was the our alien friends that set up the laser generator. But oh well, I'm sure they can fix it. All right, and I'm just going to save here just in case acid bores through our soul, because that's not really what we want either. I thought for sure I was going to get hit there, but we didn't. That's good. Alright. Okay, my alien friend, I have for you a chunk of Orat. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. So, you have returned. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. Drop before me your proof of Orat's defeat for my inspection. Drop part. You drop the Orat part to the ground. The vision is silent. You are startled by a rumbling, and suddenly an oddly shaped door comes into view. It opens slowly. Well. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. Orat, my wife. Not quite, but, oh. Let's have a look at this. This is our alien friend. And it turns out there's more than one. Please do not be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Corona. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is unimportant to you, however. We have promised you transportation. It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately a half-meter above the traveling surface. This is very important because of Grell. Grell and his like dwell in the caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare, moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Corona called Hewland's Flats. Did you guys understand the pun there? It's not even really a pun. It's just a wordplay joke. And a fart joke at that. It's flatulence. Or Hewland's Flats. You can make further travel arrangements there. I'm sorry this is all we could offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. That's great, but I have other stuff to do here first. Look at these guys. They got forearms, they're doing little things on the computers. They're cool. I like these guys. We got the skimmer. But first of all, here's something you need to do. We need to use the cartridge we got. Okay, hold on. Put cartridge in slot. The cartridge snaps neatly into the slot and the screen comes alive. Whosoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Slash Vohal. Excuse the dog. The doorbell rings and he starts screaming. Okay. Right. My name is Dr. Slash Vohal. I'm a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Starlab Arcada. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sariens may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all those who oppose the Sariens. Encoded within this cartridge are all plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard this with your life. Return it to the Xenon ruling body as quickly as is possible. It is important to note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. Important. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 6858. Remember, 6858, we're going to need that number. A 5-minute timer will begin to count down. Beware. Anyone within 5 kilometers of the star generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful, and good luck. Well, let's get that cartridge back. Because we may need it again at some point. The dog's not a big fan of Dr. Slash. I guess not. Let's quickly save over skimmer. And then let's use the skimmer. And here's where the fun begins. Okay. Enter skimmer. Alright. We need to turn key. Wait, hold on. Look. Skimmer. As described, it is a sand skimmer, and it looks like it has skimmed quite a bit of sand in its time. On it is a panel which has a small readout, currently dark, and a keyhole with a key in it. I thought it was turning the key, yeah. Turn key! You turn the key and suddenly the jet turbines begin to whir. The skimmer begins to shake beneath you, and its platform slowly moves into the launch tube. You can't help but wonder what you've gotten yourself into this time. So this is going to be a fun little mini game, which we may die in very promptly. So let's see what happens. As you nervously hang on, the skimmer rises slowly to the surface of the planet via a secret passage. Upon reaching the surface, you throttle up and zoom off into the sunset. The settlement of the alien... The settlement the alien spoke of appears on the horizon. So we're going to have to dodge some rocks here. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Turn the speed down. Turn the speed down. As long as you don't get hit too much, we'll be fine. We just gotta skim as much as possible. Now this is pod racing. Absolutely right. You can kind of see it. It's white on yellow. Yeah, it'll start to get bigger as we get closer, I think. So... So we've been hit once, but that's okay. Oh, it's growing. The settlement is growing in size. We just have to make sure we don't get hit by any rocks. And everything will be okay. Ooh. So far, so good. Everything is coming uphill at Millhouse. So, you know, it just might take a bit of time because we're on slow to make sure we don't get hit. Oh, God. No! Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Those two rocks were working together in unison. That was very difficult to avoid. And hopefully, we won't get hit anymore. I think we can get hit one more time. But if we get hit... oh no! Okay. We're on our last life, basically. Oh no. Oh, it's still... Oh, okay, no, we can get... Okay, okay. We're okay. I mean, we're not okay, but... everything should be fine. I'm just hoping for the best here. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh, that was pretty intense. You've managed to successfully navigate through the treacherous boulder field. You're quite relieved to see that you've reached the settlement. Blimey. That was rough. Let's turn the speed back to normal. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely at Newland's Flats. And just in time, too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It will take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It's semi-bleak at best. Alright, well. Okay, then. So, we'll save. Newlands Flats. And then we will get out. Say what? Exit. Exit skimmer. Actually, we should probably get skimmer key first. And then exit the skimmer. Okay. So this guy is going to come and talk to us. I have a scum and villainy. It absolutely is. Say, this is a genuine Fulton sand skimmer. I've been looking for one just like it. I wonder if you'd accept 30 buckazoids. No. Fine, be that way. Never accept the first offer. We will need to accept an offer, but not that one. 30 is I mean, it's not so much the buckazoids we need here, although we do need them. We need him to throw something else to sweeten the deal. So we'll see. I think we just need to get him to come back. So if we put our speed back on fastest, or just fast, how many USD is one buckazoid? That's a good question. Oh, there, he's coming back, damn it. All right. Okay. He's going to come back again. He's going to give us another offer this time. Okay, this is my final offer, and I'm only doing it because you look like you need it pretty bad. I'll give you 30 buckazoids, and I'll throw in this swell jetpack. I only used it once. Works great in zero gravity. You'll love it. Is it a deal? Yes or no? Yes. I'm glad we could do business. I'll just take that key. Thank you kindly. Hope your stay in Newlands Flats is an interesting one. All right. So, that is what we needed. We needed a jetpack. If you say no to that offer, he will just steal your skimmer. As far as I know, I think that's what happens if you just say no again. He just goes like, you know what? If you don't want my offer, I'm just gonna steal it off you. So you take the second offer because he's gonna take it anyway. You might as well get something out of it. I've seen someone get through the whole segment but took the first offer. Oh, it is rough if you take the first offer because you don't need the jetpack until late in the game. And basically, if you don't have the jetpack late in the game, you are screwed. And it kind of gives you a hint there as to what it's used for, which is it's used for 0G. So there's a certain point. It's the Blues Brothers. Would you look at that? Let's put the speed on normal. Also, keep an eye on the guy by the little arcade machine there. Because he'll give us a little bit of insight as something that could happen to us. Let's look at bar. Some of the stranger galactic riffraff are seated at the bar. The bartender drops by occasionally to serve them. There seems to be a vacant spot at the right end of the bar. Oh, that man just got disintegrated. So yeah, it is possible that you may die using this machine. But we will, unfortunately, have to use it, which is fun. Let's do number 13. Gambling, because we're going to start gambling, really. Well, first of all, we'll just have a little look around. All right. Buy a beer. That'll be 2 buckazoids. Thank you very much. Come again. All right. We'll drink the beer. So we need to have a little bit of beer, just a wee bit. The beer tastes like carbonated Zipple sweat. However, considering recent events, you could learn to love it. I'm unsure what the flavor of Zipple sweat is, but I'm not sure it's the best. Right. So we just have to overhear a discussion here. We need to do a little bit of eavesdropping on the bar. So whenever he comes over, we'll just buy a beer and drink it again. Buy beer. Drink beer. Gulp, gulp. They were stuck in the segment after all this and looked at the hymn book that had, "Where is your jetpack?" So back to this segment again. Yep, that's Sierra for you. You want me to buy another beer? Alright, I'll buy another beer. Jeez, gulp gulp everybody. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through Sector HH, when I spot this blip on the scanner. So I head towards it, you see. And right there in front of me sits the Deltor. It's just sitting there. My heart start hyper-warping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there. So I'm reaching for throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see. And just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and got out of there. Quick, you bet. Interesting. So that is what we needed to hear. We needed to hear Sector HH. Something destroyed a planet there. Could it be the star generator? So that's what we needed to overhear. Also, there are other. No, I don't want any beer. I don't want any beer. There are also other people who can be performing at this bar, so let's have a little look and see if we can come across them. Ah. See if you can recognize these guys. That's just ZZ Top. On stage are two heavily bearded gents and a relatively clean-shaven drummer. They're one of the hottest bands in the quadrant. It is just straight up ZZ Top. You gotta love like early games where you could just do stuff like this and nobody cared. Oh, someone got disintegrated again. And I think there might be another band that can perform here. Ah, yes. This is just an alien band. There's a hip combo of green beings jamming. They only seem to be interested in playing music. Oh, I don't mind that either. Alright, so we need to gamble. It's gambling time. Can you get disintegrated already? I need to use your gambling machine. There he is. It's good music. Right, we need to... Okay. Right. So, it's gambling time. Oops. Let's have a look at how many Bookazoids we got. Let's have a look. Bookazoids. We have 24 Bookazoids. That's good. We're gonna bet we're gonna go F8. Okay. Just be broke even on that. You suck methane. Oh. I was like, oh, just suck methane. How could you say that to me? It's hopeless. So, you gotta hope for the best here. Okay. We got 3 back. Oh, hey, that's good. We've just broke even, basically. We need 250. So, this may take a bit of time. I think anytime we make gains, we're just gonna save. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time, I think. So we'll just go fastest. Oh, that's too fast. I don't like the flashing. Ooh, okay. Anytime we get above 20... We were about to die there.
Are you ready to be Robin Hood?
I am ready to be Robin Hood. I'm also ready to gamble repeatedly. And we're going to have to reload in a moment, I think. Yep. Oh, I didn't save out the machine. It's fine. What kind of status program this? Scott Murphy and Mark Crow, people. Right. Can I use the machine? Can I use the machine? I want to use the machine. I want to use the machine. Please, 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 please. But yeah, welcome to Early Sierra, people. There's a lot of this kind of thing in these games. So let's put speed on fast, and we're just gonna gamble. There is a cheat, which we may use if we get stuck. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. See, that gave us 30. So we're just going to keep doing this. Okay, anytime we get a good thing happen. That's good. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. On 45, things are happening. Everything's coming up Millhouse, folks. Okay. $51. Where did we end up before? We were on 54, weren't we? Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, we're gonna reload, I think. Ooh. We haven't experienced death yet, which is something. Oh, aww. So welcome to the stream, guys. We are gambling. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next bit of time. Okay, 60. Right. That's more. See, we just got to keep doing this until we have what we need. Welcome to Not Balatro. 63. Okay, that's a little bit more. We're just going to keep going. Okay, we broke even on that one. We're gonna die. No, we're not gonna die. Broke even. Ah, there's Des. Yep. So that's what happens if you get 3 skulls. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. It is very true. That is this game. Okay. You'd think you could just dodge out the way. But the thing is, when you're so involved in gambling, you know, you don't think about dodging. You're thinking about getting that sweet payout, you know? If we go below 40, we reload. So remember, we need 250. Okay, we're below 40. This may take time. 69. Nice. Save over that one. See, every little step forward we get, we'll save over. Because that's what we need. Honestly, gambling would be so much easier in real life if we had quick save as a function. Death. Your Honor, League of Legends. Death. Oh, I was hoping to get that payout. That's 66. It's not over 69. So our current high score is 69. We have to remember that. I've actually put Balatro music over this. Maybe we could do with some music, yeah. Alright. Although I don't know Balatro, honestly, so... Never played it. I'm sure I'd probably enjoy it, but, it's one of those games I just haven't gotten around to. Oh. Hey! Look at that! Okay, 84 is our current high score. Oops. Don't restart the game. Don't restart the game. Oh, yes! Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh! Everything just keeps getting better and better. Remember, the number to beat is 250. Or at least... oh. Okay, just keep going. Uh-oh. Speaking of gambling in Sarien games, do people know about the one in Codename Iceman? That is a slightly more obscure Sierra game, but it involves a gambling mini game where if you try to reload, the other players accuse you of cheating and refuse to play with you, so you can't complete the game. So you need to win on your first attempt, or else you can't beat the game. Codename Iceman, yeah. Absolute madness. And the game knows if you've reloaded. Ah. There's a reason that Codename Iceman isn't the most beloved of Sierra adventures. Let's be real. Hey, okay, 168. That's good. Oh, I should have saved that. That's fine. $177. We're climbing. We're climbing up. I keep getting one cherry. Oh, man. 2 cherries. We need to get over 177 to do a save. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of the stream, it seems. But you know, that's the way a cookie crumbles sometimes. How's the week been? You know, it's been a fun week. I've been enjoying the Oblivion remaster. And I've been working, which has been a bit tiring, but other than that, it's been decent. I went to a wedding yesterday. That was very nice. But yeah, I keep hoping for the diamonds to pay out there. That's death. Oh, okay, we're nearly there because of that diamond payout. That's great. That's great. Okay, 237. That's even better. $243. Oh, we're getting close, folks. We're getting close. 249. Come on. $243. Death. Oh. Hey! That's it, everybody. We have gambled as much as we can gamble, and the game is telling us as much. Because it says, sorry, there seems to be a circuit failure. To be reimbursed, send claim to Jipperzoid Novelties, 2001 Odessa Blastway, Guerneville. Fedor EXL Galaxy. Please allow 2 decades for delivery. Well, the good news is we have 250 whole Buckazoids. And we want to save right now. Gambled. Right, so we want to go. I think we want to go up the north. And then we want to go over here. Because we would like to go to Droids BS. Now, in the very first release, this was Droids R Us, but Toys R Us got a little bit antsy over it, so they had to change the name in later releases. Oh, hello. Welcome to Droids BS, the finest emporium for mechanized beings in the quadrant. We have a complete line of droids for any purpose imaginable. Well, almost any. All top of the line, but I suppose you would probably be interested in our sale items. Please walk this way. Okay, what have we got, Mr. Droid Salesman? Space Quest got the last laugh, absolutely. Right. Okay. That unit is a good all-round droid. Sure, it may seem a little dinged up, but it's not as bad as it looks. There is still quite a bit of life left in it. And it is a great little companion. And for you, only 40 Buckazoids. 32 with a coupon. Okay, alright. I don't think we want that one, though. I think this is the one we want. That model is ideal for flight systems operations. That's important. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser. And it is one of the most experienced droids we carry. I asked only 45 Buckazoids for it. 36 with a coupon. Sure. I got it from I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. We are a gambling type. Droid by Driod. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. I think the coupon is something that comes from the manual. Either way, you have a droid now. How delightful is that? And he's so cute. I love my droid friend. Right, so I think we have to go across here. Because of the speed, you go. So normally he's meant to look like this, which is very cute. I love my droid friend. Oh, what's that? That's a nice looking ship. Look ship. This is actually not a bad looking ship. It appears to be a Dralian model cruiser. They have a reputation for quickness and reliability. Well, that's what we want, ideally. There's something on my glasses. There we go. Ah, Tiny's used spacecraft. Well, hello, Tiny. He says, "Howdy, bucko. Can I interest you in one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste." I am. What do we need to say to him? Okay, he's going to follow me around. So this is the spaceship we want. Okay. Well, there's a man with a good eye. This here is the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line. Handles like a charm. Perfect for cruising the asteroid fields. Well, that seems pretty good. And she's got all the thrust a guy could need. I tell you, she's an outright steal at 214 buckazoids. Sure. I mean, look at how many buckazoids we have. 214. As it turns out, this is the exact combination of droid and ship that we need. I tell you, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, by the way, you're gonna need a droid to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. Thank you, Tiny. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, does the droid get automatically loaded in? Look, controls. Ah! Push. Load! There we go. What sector shall I head for, sir? Asks the droid. We want to go to HH. Sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. Fantastic stuff. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? It turns out Tiny sold you someone else's ship. Oh well. Off you go into the purple yonder. Okay. Tiny did seem a little bit too nice, didn't he? He was like, ah, this is a good ship you got here. Basically just sold you someone else's ship. Well done, Roger. You've managed to overcome the elements of Corona. From endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and booze. Oh, bad booze, even. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. You should feel proud. But now, destiny awaits with an even greater challenge. And look at that little droid in the cockpit there. Hang on, sir. We are headed into an asteroid field. I love a cute robot. I gotta say, I really love the visual design of this game. Like, even, you know... Oh. See that? Very cool. Like, for a game released in the 80s, this is fantastic stuff. It's so cool. That was mighty close. Here we are. The Sarien ship, the Deltor, which that other guy in the bar ended up bumping into and got out of there as quickly as possible. We unfortunately have a mission. We have established visual contact with a ship of Sarien origin, says the droid. The name Deltor is confirmed. You might consider the fact that we are in danger by being anywhere near this ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me. I will slow our approach and stand off at a safe distance. Okay. Here we are. That's a nice looking, that's a fine looking ship right there. Right, let's do a save. And then we... As like it's reminding me of Commander Keen. I could see that, yeah. It's a lot of the same colours. Okay. So, we need to get to this ship. And this is where we need the jetpack. You're now wearing the jetpack. A small control linkage snaps onto the back of your helmet, allowing you to control it merely by focusing on where you want to go. Before leaving the safety of your ship, you instruct the little droid to set a course for Xenon, where you will rendezvous later. So we're not abandoning our little droid friend. Providing, of course, that you are successful in carrying out your mission. Once again, you are on your own. Okay. So we've got a little jetpack here. And we need to go to this door. You grasp the large handle and twist, noting the rather significant amount of pain being registered. You are extremely grateful to hear it click. As you enter the Sarien ship, the airlock door seals itself behind you. You try to open it again without any success. It appears that you are stuck here. Okay. Well, it's good news, I suppose. Or is it? Who knows? We'll save over a new one. 16 on ship. On ship. Open door. The door is not impressed. Ah, hold on a minute. I think we have to wait for something to happen here, because there's no other way in. This is our guy. He'll open the door for us, and yeah. I mean, you can see that this game is like limited with colors, because like Roger blends in with certain backgrounds. It's like a chest, isn't it? Chest? Ooh, it opens from that side. Okay. Okay. Is there anything in... Is there nothing in the trunk? Hold on a minute. Don't we have to... I think we have to get inside it. Yeah, okay. You climb into the trunk. The lid pounds shut above you. See, we need to have someone take us. Basically doing the Monkey Island 2 thing before Monkey Island 2 did it. You hear voices muffled, then louder, and so you suddenly feel the trunk lift off the deck and a sensation of movement. After a few minutes, the trunk thuds to the floor, causing you to see stars in the darkness. The voices sound farther away, then gone. Okay. As you exit the trunk, you notice that you've lost your jetpack. How on earth did that happen? Let's just close this trunk, maybe. Okay. So, what room is this? It looks like the laundry room. It sure is. Open washer. Okay. Search washer. Look washer. It's not being used at this time. Well, maybe we just do the same thing again. Enter washer. Roger's in there. He's like, oh! Well, Roger, it certainly appears as though you're about to become all washed up. Look at him spin. Oh. Interesting. Hey. Somehow, You managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning unit, you notice you are dressed in a Sarien battle uniform. What a stroke of genius. Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself. Well, isn't that handy? I love that that is the way you get the disguise, is you climb in the washing machine and someone turns it on. There's a guard here. Let's see if we can have a little chat with him. He looks to be armed and dangerous. I wouldn't want to mess around with him. Got a light? You queried the guard? Sorry, don't drink. Anything else? Talk. Can't you do anything? Can't you find anything better to do? Oh. Come on. Have you played King's Quest 3? You asked the guard. Yes, responds the surprise guard. I just bought it last week. It was on sale for 128,000 buckazoid at Tiny's Holodisc shop. What a bargain. Interesting. And apparently something else interesting happens if I were to if I kiss him, according to this. As you pucker up your lips and lean close, you suddenly remember what your mother taught you about Sariens. In a rare moment of wisdom, you decide not to get anything started until you're unwilling to finish. Great. Did I get a point? Seduce God. Seduce God is correct. I think it gave me a point to try that. Don't know why. I think we have to go into this elevator. Okay. Let me go this way. Hello, sir. I'm just gonna walk by here and hope for the best. Turn that speed up a little bit. Dialogue XP. Exactly, yeah. Oh. I don't think we want to get in that thing's way. What kind of room is this? You are on an elevated walkway inside an enormous chamber. Peering over the railing, you can see the stolen star generator. Well, that is the thing we need to destroy. And you may recall that we have the code to do that now. So... Oh, hello. Now, this is pretty cool. Welcome to the weapons dispensary. I will assist you. Please supply me with your identification card. Ooh, let's see if we've got one of those. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien identification card, but the name on the card is Buxton Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarien name. What's wrong with the name Buxton? Well, I guess I will show my ID. It is I, Buxton. Excuse me, I shall retrieve your weapon. Your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Remember, no firing in the ship. Have a nice day. Alright, we have a pulse ray. Very, very good. Can I have one of these as well? Hold on. Look table. Look armory. Look room. Okay. Rows of weapons on the wall tell you that you're in this Deltor's armory. There is a service right behind the weapons issue counter. I'm gonna look at the counter. What's on the counter? There are 2 gas grenades sitting on the right side of the counter. I want one of those. I'm sorry, you may not possess that device. That will be punishable by death. Aww. Hold on a second. I think actually... Oh, hold on a second. I think I actually have to restore a save real quick. Give me a quick kiss. Because I actually need to grab the grenade before he comes back, is the thing. Good kiss before going, exactly. A little smooch. Okay, we are officially Buxton free. Show ID. Alright, there we go. And now we have a grenade. Hello, Ebac. How are you? Your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's good stuff. Pulse ray. Pulse way. We have the pulse way. Yes, you're here for the finale, Ebac, of Space Quest 1. Right. See, we need to, I think, drop a grenade. Whoop. The grenade drops to the floor, releasing its poisonous gas on the unsuspecting alien. Good shot, Roger. Okay. Oh no! My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet is now riding the elevator without you. You've blown your cover. The Sarians are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Well, okay. See, it was going a little bit too easy, wasn't it? Okay, so we'll do another save. Shoot. So. Now. Okay. We need to... let's put the speed down, because we need to be able to shoot. Oh, okay. See, we need to be fast. Like, real fast. Maybe if we put it on slow. Oh, but... okay, hold on. Put it on fast, and then... slow, and then we're gonna save. Okay, we got him. Shoot, shoot. Okay. Now. Look. Star generator. Before you stand the star generator, you find it hard to believe that this contraption could save or destroy an entire galaxy. It seems like it'd be dangerous to get close to it, so let's search this guard. I said let's search this guard. Yes, you have found a remote control device of some sort. It has only one button labeled on off. Push remote. Say what? Use remote? Push off button. Okay. Suddenly the force field protecting the star generator disappears. Okay. Look. Star generator. Look panel? Ah. Okay. Now, guys, you remember what it was, right, don't you? It was... oh, actually, I think I have to do this. Let's put normal speed on. I think it's 6... wasn't it 68? 58? Okay. Detonation cycle has begun. The star generator has come alive. The heat that this thing is starting to generate tells you that it is time to blow this taco stand. Well, there we go, folks. I'm gonna say about a shoot. Because that seems pretty. All right. So remember, I said we have 5 minutes to deal with this. But the code wasn't 69420. Not this time, no. All right, we need to. Oh, I was not fast enough. Okay, hold on. Put it on fast. And then slow. If the robot droid could laugh, which is not programmed to do, it would do so. Your pulse ray is only effective against living opponents. Ah, well, that is not ideal. Still, we only have to get to this elevator here without being caught by this droid. Okay. Escape. Oh! He toasted me. He roasted and toasted me. Well, that's rough. I don't think we're supposed to go that way anyway. I think we're actually supposed to go in here. Yes, this looks ideal. This looks like I'm the what we need to do. Enter ship. Okay. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Let's try to say that 3 times fast. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. That's actually quite hard. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. You swiftly sleep into the sleek ship. Oh, that is tricky. Look, controls. There's a launch button. Push, launch, button. That does not compute. Push, launch. There we go. And I think that's everything. I think that's the whole game. There might be a few points we've missed. I don't know this game as well for the points, but either way, I think that is the whole game. The Deltor has been blown to tiny fragments by the force of the Star Generator's blast. You have saved the lives of millions of your people, not to mention the lives of those in other systems. Don't get a big head. Congratulations, Roger. You've rid the universe of the evil Sarians and saved your people from certain doom. The Star Generator technology is safe inside the data cartridge. Now, a new Star Generator can be built and can carry out its original task. You're an all-around hero. You've made it home safely aboard the stolen Sarien craft, where you've encountered a cheering Xenon crowd. They have gathered together for a ceremony in your honor. The ceremony is already in progress. Hey! Applause! As a token of appreciation, you're presented with a golden mop. Thank you, Roger, for cleaning up our galaxy, says the Xenon leader. Once a janitor, always a janitor. The end. Thank you for playing Space Quest. So that is Space Quest 1, everybody. I'm debating whether or not to move on to Space Quest 2 already today, because doing all the reading in that game, as well as talking while streaming, is taking kind of a toll on my throat, and I'm not sure if it would be healthy for me to do Space Quest 2 as well. Kako Cam! I can add that on though. So I may do Space Quest 2 tomorrow instead, because to run on Balatro. I'm just feeling a little bit, oh my goodness. Brutal Moose! Hi, Brutal Moose! I was not expecting that. Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs. That is really, really kind of you. I hope you're well. I just finished Space Quest. I was lurking and watching and snooping. I mean, that's the ideal thing to do in a Sierra stream. There's a lot of little lurky things you can do with that. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. What a lovely end to the stream. In the meantime, I will probably do a raid. And as I say, we will be continuing our little Space Quest-a-thon tomorrow, doing Space Quest 2. Because doing a lot of that reading actually does get to the throat quite a bit. And Space Quest 2 involves quite a bit more reading. So, I think for my own sake, I know I said I was going to do both games. I was expecting to get through Space Quest 1 a bit more quickly, is the thing. I was thinking it would only take me like an hour, hour and a half. It took me nearly 2 hours. It's the way it goes sometimes. And I know it's going to make it a little bit of a shorter stream, but I think for my own sake, it's probably for the best. Good to see you again, Scarf. I'll try to tune in for more of the Quest-a-thon. Absolutely. I'm going to be doing it sort of as we move through the next few weeks, as and when I can fit them in. But yeah. This is why Monster Prom is fun, but you won't do a second run when playing with friends. Yeah, I absolutely get that. Right, let's quit. Oh, I desperately need another drink. I usually still have water left when I finish the stream, and I have like a dribble of water. So, with that in mind, everybody, I'm gonna raid you over to Weird. I think Weird's. He's playing Spilled. Oh, that game is really good. Yeah, say hi to Weird. He's playing a really cool game where you clean up an ocean of random stuff. It's a really short game. It's really, really cool. It's really, really cute. I highly recommend it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Space Quest 2. All the best. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.